bus. But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop! It's the Y-bird stop.
Oh, hello. Dot's friend left this photo album on the bus. It's all about her younger brother. Very interesting. Have a look. Now, this is his mum, I suppose. I think the baby is still inside her tummy here, don't you? Oh, look. Here's the baby. I think he's only just been born because the nurse is holding him in hospital. I don't think he can do anything for himself yet. Oh, he looks more fun in this one. He's crawling about and he's got some more hair. He's walking about here, or should I say toddling. I think he must be about 1 year old. He's about 2 here, and I don't think he needs any help eating that ice cream, does he? Oh, I say, I think he's going to be quite a good footballer. This is his 4th birthday party. He's not like that chubby little baby here, is he? And here he is at 5. I think this one must have been taken at school.
Hello, Y.
Oh, hello, Simon.
Oh, sorry, did I make you jump? Hello. These photographs are really interesting, aren't they?
I think they're fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen a brand new baby before. I've seen lots of chicks, of course, but not a brand new baby, have you?
Oh, well, Inga's mum had a baby in her tum. Have a look.
Katie says goodbye.
In just a few days' time, Inga will have a baby brother or sister.
Did you get dressed? Can you feel our baby wriggling, Inga? I think so. Would you like to go upstairs and get the baby's room ready? Okay, let's go. All right. Here we go. Oh! This is our baby's bed, Inga. Look inside here. What have we got? Isn't that lovely? Which doll are you going to put in there?
Any doll. Now, should I tuck her in?
Yes, please.
In her pretty light dress.
Can you tuck Annie doll in? Because I think she's getting cold. Make sure her feet are nice and warm. Do you think Pink Teddy would like to come in here too?
Just for any doll. Yeah.
Do you think our baby will be comfortable in here? I think so.
The real baby will soon be sleeping in here. Oma's baby sister, Rima, was born 12 days ago.
She likes you helping me washing her. She'll be lovely and clean now. Isn't that nice? She's swimming.
Swimming? It's not a big one, baby.
It's big for her.
There's too much bubbles on it.
She got too much bubbles.
Pretty baby.
Nice and clean now. Do a little face. There we go, just a little bit. That's nice. Is that nice? Nice and warm. There we go, we'll dry her now. So, yes. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, Danny. There you go, that's
Rima can't do anything for herself yet. She can't play with her toys, she hasn't got any teeth, and she's not strong enough to sit up on her own. But she will grow very quickly and do all those things quite soon.
Okay. Wrap you up now. There you go. There you go, is that better?
And to help her grow big and strong, her mother's body makes some milk to feed her.
She's having her breakfast, isn't she? Trying to. See, she's eating really well, drinking really well now, isn't she? Where's a good girl?
Oh,
Ah. Okay.
I want to sit up on it.
That's it, yeah, you sit up, it's better like that. Cover you up. There you go. Go to sleep
Oh, I think Rima's lovely, don't you?
Yes.
I liked her tiny hands.
Actually, she's got a lot of growing to do in the next 4 years, though, to get as big as Omar. Actually, I know a story about growing. It's called A Growing Tale. There was a boy called Tim, and Tim was smaller than his sister Sally and smaller than his brother Billy. In fact, he was the smallest person in the house, except for the cat and the canary, and you can't really count those. In fact, Tim could only just walk, and he could only just talk, and he only had one candle on his birthday cake, so you can guess just how tiny he was. He couldn't wash himself, and he couldn't dress himself, and he couldn't blow his own nose. His mum had to do everything for him, and she gave him a tiny chair to sit on and a tiny bed to sleep in every night. He didn't know his left foot from his right foot, and he didn't know what 1 and 1 makes. He was far too small to count. He was, however, very good at crying and at banging and at bawling, and very good at grabbing and at throwing and at crawling. And he could walk under the table without banging his head. But Tim wished and he wished that he could see over fences. And he wished that he could open door handles all by himself. But Tim grew and he grew until he was 2. And he grew and he grew until he was 3. And he grew and he grew until he was 4. And when he was 4, Tim was a great big boy. And he had 4 candles on his birthday cake. And he was much too big for his little chair, and he was much too big for his little bed. In fact, he had a big bed all of his own. Tim could dress himself and wash himself and blow his own nose in a big pocket handkerchief. He knew what was red and what was blue, and he could put his right shoe on his right foot and his left shoe on his left foot, and he could tie them up, the laces, in a lovely big bow. He didn't bother bawling, and he didn't bother crawling. In fact, he was big enough to go to nursery school. What do you think of that? But he was still smaller than his sister Sally, and was still smaller than his brother Billy, 'cause they had grown too.
Hey, I've got a riddle for you. See if you can guess what this is. You'll find us on your birthday cake, each one of us aglow. So close your eyes and make a wish, then take a breath and blow. Can you guess? Can you guess, Simon?
What's that, why?
Well, it's a riddle, isn't it?
Oh, I do like riddles. Say it again.
Right. You'll find us on your birthday cake.
Yes.
Each one of us aglow. So close your eyes and make a wish,
Wish.
then take a breath and blow.
Don't know. Do you know what it is? Birthday cake. Make a wish. Ah! Is it a candle?
Yes, that's right. Birthday cake candles.
Thought it might be. Right.
Simon,
Yes, right?
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm making some Play-Doh cakes.
Oh, cakes.
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm patting them.
Of course, patting the cake. Actually, I know a song about patting cakes. Do you? Should we sing it?
Oh, yes, please.
Some music to pat to.
Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
Brick it and pat it and mark it with B. I put it in the oven for baby and me. For baby and me, for baby and me. Put it in the oven for baby and me. Put some cherries on.
Flap, 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 flap. I went to a friend's house last week, and there was a baby in the family. Well, more of a toddler, really. And she was up to all kinds of mischief. Just like this. B for baby. Catch the baby. She's running out to see what all the world's about. Oh, catch the baby. Hurry up before she picks that buttercup, before she reaches out to pat the fuzzy, lazy, snoozy cat. Oh, stop the baby. Do it quick before she tries to snatch that stick away from Woofer. Look, all around. What is she watching on the ground? Perhaps she wants to take a jog and jump like a jouncy frog. Look, now she's running off the path to join the robin in his bath. She's out of sight. Where has she gone? Wait, there she is, across the lawn. She's making this into a chase. Look at the grin there on her face. What has she found behind those flowers? Poor Teddy. He's been lost for hours. Can you see now who she's greeting? It's a big bug. No, not for eating. Now look at what she wants to try. Oh, catch the baby. That's too high. Quick, pick her up and clean her face and tie her ribbon back in place. So, here we are, all safe and snug, all ready for our mama's hug.
Actually, if you've got a smaller brother or sister to chase after like that, you've probably noticed that when you do catch them and hold their hand, that your hand is much bigger than theirs. It's true. A very good way of comparing hand sizes is to draw them. Now, this is a drawing of Inga's hand, and this is a drawing of a 5-year-old boy's hand. And this is my hand. You see the difference? And the good thing about drawing your hand is that you can get it all messy as well. First of all, get a bit of paper and get a pen or a pencil and put your hand on the paper like that. Actually, you need a steady hand to draw around. Be quite careful. You don't want to slip off. There. Ooh. Actually, it's a bit ticklish. Draw right around each finger, like that, and then finish it off on that side. And you're left with a drawing of your hand. Now, the bit that I really like, painting. What you do is you get your hand and you paint all your fingers and your thumb. There you are. Paint that one yellow. And paint the next one green. Like that. I like getting a bit messy like this, don't you? Not often you can paint all over your fingers and your hand, but when you do, I really enjoy it. There you go. Have a blue finger there. And now a purple finger. It's my favourite colour, purple. And last of all, red. And paint them lots of different colours. Actually, don't forget to paint your palm as well. I think I'll have that red as well. I think red's a nice colour, isn't it? There! What do you think I'm going to do with my hand? That's right. Get your hand and put it over the drawing of your hand. Oops, mine. It's a little bit slippy with the paint, but if you press down quite hard, when you take your hand away, look at that.
Hey, Simon, that's good, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
But what if you wanted to measure the size of your whole body?
Oh.
You couldn't paint that, now could you?
No, I don't think you would. You'd need a very big piece of paper if you wanted to. One of the things that you could do, though, is draw and paint a growing chart.
Ooh.
Hang on, let's move that over there. A bit like this one. Now, it's actually in the shape of a tree. Now, what you do is you draw branches on your tree like that and make them alternate. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because those you're going to use to measure with.
Ooh.
And I'll paint the tree here. So we'll paint the trunk brown and we'll paint the branches brown as well. Like that. Actually, you could build a nest on this tree, why? There we go. Put that there. And then one more at the top. And I think we'll put some leaves on it.
Oh, yes, nice green leaves.
Okie doke. I shall dab them on. Yeah. Oh, it's actually very messy. This paint's slipping all over the paper, but it doesn't matter. Get it all on. Actually, I'm going to draw some grass. Actually, I'm going to just slop it all over the bottom here, like that. Now, you can use your growing tree to measure with.
Ooh.
If I put it next to you like this, why, you can see which branch you come up with. Hang on, I've got a ruler here. I'll be able to see more clearly where you come up to. Now, you come up to that branch there, which is the first, second, third branch.
Third branch, ooh.
I'm just going to mark it with a Y, and we can measure you again in a couple of weeks' time and see if you've grown any more. Actually, it's a really good idea to get somebody to put down the time and the date so that you know how much you've grown. There we go. I'll put this up to dry, I think, as well. Ooh, there's something slippery here as well.
Oh, Simon, that's because you've let all the paint drip all over the floor and made it slippery.
Yes.
Oh, Simon!
I think I know what she's about to say, don't you?
I know what wise word of the week is.
Slippery!
Huh, how did you know that?
Well, because the drawing round my fingers was a bit slippery and the paint's slippery on the growing chart and it's a bit slippery down here as well. Actually, I think I better slip off to the bus, don't you? See you next time. Cheerio. Slip sliding. A slip, 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 slip.
Hey, I don't need to grow to reach the top of this tree. I can fly up instead. See you next time. Bye-bye.